it's our main event between our visitors and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. His return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And that is a touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Pickup of 2 here. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. It's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Finds the in route complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So fresh set of downs after the penalty. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Tackle made by Elijah Molden.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Again, McCarthy to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And he can't take him out from deep on their own side. He stopped inside the 10. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Absolutely fires this one right side. Big gain downfield. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend.
First and 10, here's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Man in motion here. Herbert on 1st down. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Ty Felton here to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown! He takes the kick Great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And that's good for a gain of 5. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Complete here to Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Honolulu first down. First and 10.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And this one doesn't go far.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. You got to be more efficient now on second down.
45-yard line.
Second down now. They need 7. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Herbert from the gun. He's going to push one deep. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Chargers throw their early lead to 13. George Pickens the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
21. Vikings 7. Cameron
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Felton now to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Brought in right side. Continuing to move past the 45. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Forced out to his right. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
This is one of those examples where the athletic ability and the mental decision-making, Kate, are not in sync. His running, got him out of harm's way, got him outside those defenders. But without the decision-making to just get rid of the football, it creates an enormous loss.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Gets them a couple there in a very good spot now with 2nd and goal from the 1. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Chargers have an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. They'll try and punch it in. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in him here on 3rd and goal? Here's another for him. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 1-score game in the first half. One right down the middle. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21. Vikings 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. The Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go. Hey, Kappa. 5-9. Let's go. 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That throw behind his intended target.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So before third down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Come on, guys, you got this. Let's win. Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
19 Lions. Ready? Panther 11. Chap 60. Chap 60. Go.
McCarthy to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Kid, I have no idea why I talk about banking so much with deposits and withdrawals. But let me tell you right there, that's a withdrawal of trust. Next time around, on a 4th and 1, probably going to see him go for it.
First and 10, Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
Kappa, 21. 12.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Chargers first down.
5-9. Ram. Hey, go Lion. Ready?
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Gets this one against him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catchers, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. All right, here we go. Second down.
Home to right. Set. Back 80. Block. Hey, easy. We go orange. Let's go. Crowd right.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
That's another Honolulu. First down.
21.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Vikings get there. They're going to win this run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Yards. It's second down.
21. Close it.
Here's Herbert. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime.
Chargers.
How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Felton now to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Into traffic, complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 30.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. Offense in the hurry-up here.
13 yards on the play. That's another Vikings first down.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we had a third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Third and long. They're going to throw. Hauled in down the sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
Here we go. 7 Pirates.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Complete out to the right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
The 16-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. 70 Rangers. 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18.
From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone.
And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Hey, Kappa. Hold the troops right. Hey, ram.
One final shot before the half. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
24-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Caught, nice gain left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings tie us up 28-all.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Ganson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Hampton gets the handoff. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
That's good for a Honolulu 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards. They're into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He completes it in traffic. And his spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Looking to throw. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Herbert now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. It's 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
21. Ready.
Herbert throwing again. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Chargers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 28. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Felton now to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing again now, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
25 yards on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense in the hurry-up here.
Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
1st down.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Sending him on the dime. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Looking quickly here.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game 35 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Go. Hey, Ram. 59.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Honolulu. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Set.
This is Hampton, right side. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
That's another Chargers first down.
Set.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
It's Hampton on second. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Chargers first down. First down
From the red zone now. Buying some time left. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Chargers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd.
touchdown, Honolulu.
The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
12. Crowd right. Hey, Ram. 59.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. And he goes out of bounds. Wow, major miscue there, and they're not going to get to.
Chargers 41, Vikings 35. Cameron
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Felton now to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Outside, this is into the hands of Felton. And he's brought down after a short gain. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Second and 6 coming up here.
60 Maverick. Let's go. 72
Here's McCarthy to throw. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Chap 60, chap 60. You got to put this out. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19. Ready, crash.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
19 Lion, 70 Lion. Warrior 70. Cup 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Has a big strike to Addison. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Cowboy 80. 79 Bronco.
Throw here, third down. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Vikings first down.
From the red zone on first. Hits the slant. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings come through to tie it in the fourth. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. The touchdown brought it even, and this try can give them a fourth-quarter lead. And he comes through on the kick to give them the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Makes the score Vikings 42, Chargers 41. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10, Herbert trying again. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's caught at the 25. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He finds Johnston. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They've got a man in motion.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Baylor Tigers! Baylor Tigers!
Herbert from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On the quick slant, it's Johnston. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Honolulu.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
A play fake. Now Herbert's a throw. Into the hands of Schultz. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. And he catch.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Vikings 42. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack. Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Intended for Jordan Addison. Incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll throw it. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Ready? Viking 18.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Again, McCarthy to throw. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Vikings out of the hurry-up, meet everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 29-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Dumped off to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready? 60 Vikes. Hurt.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Quick pass right side, complete. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game. Has it at the 2! And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. He is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now.
Go. Hey, Ray. Hey, Ram. Go. Hey, Kappa. 5'9". Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 3rd and short. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Johnson finds the football, complete. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down too.
Move the chains! Gotta move the chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Herbert to throw once more. He just keeps finding McConkey. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Play action now for Herbert. He rolls to his right. Sends this to the end zone. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Vikings 50.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Set. Cowboy. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Hawk 70. Bronco switch. Rig alert. Chap 60. Warrior 70.
I'll throw it. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Track him 60. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick.
Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Cut 19.
Again to throw on 2nd. Yet again, it's Jefferson. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now with 8 seconds remaining in the game, they're going to burn their final timeout. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Under the QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And with no time remaining, he takes it back to win them the game. No flags down, this is over. For students of this incredible game, Brock, they'll know just how incredible a finish we all just witnessed. Very rarely does a game end on a walk-off touchdown, and even rarer does it happen on that type of home run play.
Yeah, these fans, they came here hoping for a good game, and they got a great one. They were all just treated to what you and I were treated to, one of the most memorable finishes we've ever called.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.